here, but I can see that you're not looking at your shows.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. And today we are going to play a little bit of alt-shot golf. And one of the more fun aspects of this is the teammate component. Hopefully you get along well with your partner over there. Hopefully you have a good one out there today. All right, they are in the rough. Let's see what happens. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. And around 230 yards to go for her. And they're going with the 5-wood. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. All right, she's coming out of this greenside rough. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh! And this one's about 10 feet out. I think this one's breaking to the left. And this will be for her bogey. Okay, let's regroup for the second hole. Forget about the first hole. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Bit of an awkward swing. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And this one coming out of the deep rough. Second shot here on the 11th. Well, that'll do for now. And she's setting up here in the green side sand. Ooh. Well, I wouldn't want to be them right now. This is a long one. Let's see how they deal with it. I think this one's going left to right. Here's an 11-footer. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. And there's your par. Well done. Teeing it up now on the 12th. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We're just taking a hack out of the front nine of this course today. All right, time to get the golfs. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Whoops, that's not great. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, I'd almost dropped. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, this putt is for birdie. Let's not let our teammate down. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. He's got a 3-footer here. And let's just drop one shot on this hole. This one's for bogey. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. And as we move to the second hole, nothing to report. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Yeah, this is deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. And unfortunately, just rolling into the deep stuff. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. All right, they are nestling into this one. That's a big putt they've got in front of them. This is very, very big. And that will drop. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And that'll end up in the first cut, and just barely too. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And we're almost putting here. We're on the green side rough. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And this is going to be a little bit of fun, I think. Playing some match play golf. Have a good round. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And this one's about 135 yards to go. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. That's safe. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. Oh, too bad. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Here we go. This next one for par. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us. That'll play. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Tee shot's looking decent. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Great work. Nice approach on that one. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. Almost. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. Wow. Powerful stuff, my friend. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And here's your second shot here on the third. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. I think this starts off straight enough, then it'll go right. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. He's got 12 feet to go here. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. And that hole's halved. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 4th. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Careful with this one. This is from way out. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Ooh, just missed. And you two will be all square if they sink this. I think this is going to go right to left. And that's not a bad effort. And for the par, nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. That's going to work. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. All right, we got a par 5 ahead of us here on the 5th. Well done. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, about 230 yards from here. And here we go. This is his second shot. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. All right, 36-footer. Let's see what you do. Ooh, flying by the hole. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. And this one for par. And that's what we want to see. Your opponent is conceding that putt. And wow, that is generous. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. All square after that hole. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. This one's fairway bound. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? that ball was launched. Okay, second shot on the 6th. And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here. Good luck with this. Way out here. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. Oh, come on. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. All right, just looking at the next hole now, that one was a bit of a loss. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Okay, full sand, let's go. That sounded good. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Nice little draw onto this one. Safely on the green. And here he is from the green side rough. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Oh, come on, get in there. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole. Here's their 7 iron. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. And here he's got a long putt to deal with. I'm curious to see how this goes. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Oh, and he gets it to drop. About 9 feet to the hole from here. And that hole will be halved. All right, we're closing down the front 9 with this par 5. Okay, let's send it. Great swing on that one. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. This next putt is for the eagle. Ooh, the dreaded double break here. It goes right, and then it dives a bit to the left. Oh, man, you hate to see those ones go by. And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match. Oh. 9 feet to the cup. And unfortunately for you, if he sinks this, he wins the match. Okay, that'll bring his round to an end. And as this one comes to an end, unfortunately, you couldn't pull out the win. Your opponent will walk away 1 up. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. And it's just going to be the back 9 of this one today. Hopefully you can go low today. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. All right, second shot on the 10th. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Oh, and if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And your friend will be one up after the first hole of this one. All right, we head now to the 11th hole. That's a par 5. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, time to send it. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one for par. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Bunker coming up. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Beauty of a swing there. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. This one might be coming up short out of the sand. And this one's about 180 yards out. And that green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Good job. We're on the green. All right, let's see how he deals with this one in the sand. Ooh, close with that chip. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. You gotta like that. You're making up ground on your friend after that hole. Here we go now on the 13th. Just strike that one. And let's see how he does on this hole. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Oh, you might have been a little bit too forceful here. This is what our third shot's looking like. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. All right, that putt will go. And that hole will be halved. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. There you go. That's what you want. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Yikes, that went right by. 9 feet to go. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Wow, amazing. And after that hole, we're all square. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Looking fine from the tee here. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's around 185 yards out from here. This might be bad. Second shot here on the 15th. Okay, we're on the green. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. It looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. A little too hard. And this putt's around 11 feet out. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh! And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And this one for bogey. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And that hole's halved. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Nicely done. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. And we are staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway, and we'll be on our way. Looking like about 185 yards out. Well, not your best contact. Well, you can't hit all the greens. Seven iron on display here. And nice shot from him, clearing the bunker, and now he's putting. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Oh, amazing work out of the bunker, perfectly judged. That could have dropped. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, it's going right by. Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. And all square after the first hole. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Really nice swing. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. This tee shot should play. Second shot here on hole number 2. Looks like a sand shot coming up. And from the green side bunker. Nicely played out of that bunker. This is his third shot. For the birdie. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Oh! And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And you've got this left over for par. Okay, moving on to the next. No need to putt out that short putt. Let's go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. Missed the green on that one. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. They've gone with the 7 iron. And here's your second shot on the third. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. Oh, come on. Oh, how about that? Into the cup from the bunker for bogey. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. And this putt's going to put him one up. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. Okay, fourth hole, par 4. Here we go. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. And this shot is around 170 yards away. And second shot here on the 4th. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing, though. And if this next putt drops, you'll go 2 up. But I think it's breaking to the left. Here's a putt for 19 feet. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, that's too bad.